Asking for help shows how strong you truly are. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tasha. Think of me as your big sister, and I'm here to help you create the life by your design through bettering your relationships, bettering yourself, and bettering your life. So today I'm going to talk about how to ask for help. I think it's hard for all of us to ask for help. Most of us are very independent and we want to figure stuff out on our own. I mean, you have big search engines like YouTube and you have Google, where pretty much you can almost find anything that you need help with. But sometimes we don't even know what we're asking for. Like, we don't even know what we need help with. A lot of times we're on Google or on YouTube for hours because we don't even know the question that we're trying to get across. And then there's some people that would rather just do Google and YouTube, which there's nothing wrong with that, versus going to find somebody who maybe have experience in what it is you're looking for. And then there are some people who won't ask for help at all. For one, you don't know who to ask for help, you don't know the right person, or you just don't know what you don't know. One thing my mom used to always tell me is a closed mouth don't get fed. So meaning if you don't say anything at all, whether you know you need help or you just don't know who to ask, either way, if you say nothing, you're never gonna get help. Nobody is gonna try to figure it out for you. Nobody is going to read your mind. Not asking for help, it slows your path to greatness. We are all put on this earth to do something. And by you not asking for help, you might not even be able to begin to figure out what it is that you were put on this earth to do. What is your purpose? I do believe that there are some things that we can't ask people for help for, if that makes any sense. Sometimes I'll end up just praying about it, or I've started meditating, so I'll meditate about it. And sometimes the answer will come to me right then and there. Sometimes I've noticed the answers have been coming to me in my dreams. So sometimes there are things where, let me get a little woo-woo on you for a second, you might need a little spiritual guidance in order to help you. I really do believe that there's things in this world that we cannot explain, that science can't explain. If there's something that you need help with and you just can't seem to figure it out, try praying or meditating or whatever it is that you believe in. But try it and just see if it works for you. I think that a lot of people believe that asking for help also is a form of weakness. No, asking for help is not a form of weakness. Asking for help shows how strong you truly are. If you don't know, ask somebody. I was talking to my 11-year-old daughter the other day, and we were talking about asking for help. And she told me that she has a hard time asking for help. And I asked her why, and she said because when she goes to ask the teacher for help, she starts getting these bad thoughts. And what these bad thoughts are is negative thoughts. It's something that we all deal with. I deal with it. I know everybody's dealing with it right now because we're stuck in the house, and the only person you pretty much have, unless you're married or you're living with someone, is you. Well, I'm pretty sure there are so many people that's dealing with negative thoughts because when we're by ourselves, sometimes them thoughts start creeping in, and we have to fight those negative thoughts. It's easier said than done because it depends on how far down the rabbit hole you got with your negative thoughts. And when you start spiraling down from those negative thoughts, that's how most people end up getting depressed. I've dealt with depression, I've dealt with anxiety. I'm on medication for depression and anxiety right now. And it's hard to get yourself out of that. I always think of depression as being in a well, and you're sitting at the bottom of the well and you're looking up. Depending on where you are in your depression, it depends on the size of the hole or the light. So you think about you're sitting down in the bottom of the well, the light is that big. Usually you can get yourself out of your depression when your light is that big. But the more that light starts getting smaller and smaller, that's when you start running into danger. When you get to a point where you see just pitch black and you see no light, so there's no hope, that's when people start running into problems when it comes with depression. This video is not about depression. This video is about asking for help, so I'm not going to go too much into it. But even when you're depressed and you're feeling a little bit of hope, you still need to ask for help. You have to ask the right people for help. If you're going through something, or for instance, if you're trying to buy a house, would you ask somebody who's never bought a house before? I mean, you have to be able to ask the right people for help. So if you're getting ready to buy a house and you really know nothing about the market or anything like that, wouldn't you go to somebody who knows about the housing market? Wouldn't you go to somebody who knows about buying a house, whether that's a friend who bought a house before, a friend who has multiple houses, or even better, a realtor, someone who's actually trained in buying and selling houses. So you have to make sure that even if you are asking people for help, ask the right person. So why should they help you? I like to come armed with questions. So usually I'll do my own research first and know what you need help on. I know that sometimes, we go and we ask people questions and then we sit there and we're just like, you know what? I don't even know the question that I am trying to ask you. That's why I do research, because when you do research to figure out, okay, this is why you should help me, because I've already looked up this, that, and the other, and I just need guidance, versus you're coming in there like, I don't know what, I just don't know. I don't know. If you ask someone for help and you don't even know what you need help with, how can you expect them to know what it is you need help with? So thank you guys for coming to my channel, and remember, only you can design the you that you want to be. Thank you, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.